2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance come the fourth quarter. This thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, Goff. That's to the right side. Caught by McLeod. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
You know, we used to have a saying like the only guys who didn't have a bad game were the guys who didn't play. So here you are as the quarterback putting a lot of the offensive success on your back, and the game just doesn't go your way. You're not seeing it right, the coverage is not, whatever the case may be, he certainly didn't have his best performance last week, but that is over. He needs to move forward, turn the page. Today is a great opportunity for a bounce back and try to lead his team to a big victory.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, 49ers.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage, but doesn't gain in any either. It's third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Goff gonna hold on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Again in the air for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long, as we are ready to get back underway. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 47.
Off to throw on first down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go play action with Goff. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Fred Warner getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
At the 49ers' 33-yard line.
180. A second down throw for Goff. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
A 7-yard loss brings up the third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Rupee's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here we go. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down.
Gain of 22 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, looming. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy moving quickly, trying to get his guys to the line.
43-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Open man is Jennings. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the air is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another 49er first down.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll throw again with Purdy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Eagles in the NFC East. And this is Cam Scattaboo. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 51-yard touchdown. The Giants continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's James. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
47-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders.
From the 46, here's second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They run once more with McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Quick foot. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Pass right side, that's Lyman. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Cardinals lining up for punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down. 49ers.
Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action, here's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3. And as they start, that's big Christian Wilkins in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Brings up 2nd and 17. at the 13-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. To throw is Goff. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. Taken at the 19. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. 49ers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. Still going. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals take a 10-3 lead.
10. 49ers 3.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked. And the defense is able to get home.
That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Niners are going to get the football at their own 40. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Cards offense getting set to get back to work. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Here's first and 10. Purdy to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Go. 180.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2